Hello and welcome to episode number 1 of Mechanicus 2. Hype! Been waiting a while for this one. I think we're good to go. Normal difficulty.
I can confirm the presence of Xenos structures.
Deputy Inquisitor Scaveroller, your objective is to explore and catalog any Xenos artifacts and report back to the Omnisynod.
Such a shame to finally find what I have sought, and not bring anything back.
Limit your activities to observation. Our Forge world is young. We would know what has been here before. Only then can this region be consecrated to the Omnisire and its bounties exploited.
Of course, Prime Hermeticon. My maniple will locate an entrance to the underground structure. Let us venture deeper. There is always so much under the surface for the taking.
Topographical scans confirm structural entrance bearing 931.
A door left open for us. Perhaps seismic activity has opened it. Excavation Manipole Eta 7. Scout ahead. Secure the entrance. These ruins belie the much larger structure beneath. There is much here I find familiar.
Emergent. Anomalous energy readings. Unknown origin.
Xenos! My hypothesis holds true. The day will not be wasted after all.
So, if you need any primer on the lore behind Mechanicus, and I guess the conflict between the Adeptus Mechanicus and the Necrons in general, the Adeptus Mechanicus is a subsect of the Imperium, obsessed with machines and their machine worlds. And as they dig to the center of these machine worlds to uncover secrets, they find the Necrons, who have been dormant for millennia, and wake them up. Think dwarves and Mines of Moria, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan. Mechanicus 2 is a turn-based tactical RPG in which you take control of a powerful leader supported by a group of combatants. To avoid defeat, you must ensure your leader's survival at any cost, even the sacrifice of your other units. It's your turn. During your turn, select any of your units to play it. You can play each unit once per round. Use tab to cycle through your available units. By using a movement action, a unit may freely move up to its movement limit during its turn. Each weapon action may be used once per turn, but be careful. After using a weapon, the unit cannot move again that turn. You can increase the animation speed of units' movement in the actions and settings. Traits are passive effects. They sometimes require specific conditions in order to trigger, so don't forget to read their descriptions. During a skirmish, a unit may also be temporarily affected by positive or negative statuses. Once you've finished using the unit you are playing, you can end your turn. Some units have special actions known as skills. Unlike weapon actions, skills can be used at any point during the unit's turn without restricting its movement. Okay. Let's fiddle a bit with the settings. Go, tackle in the chat. Welcome to Mechanicus 2. What are these guys doing over here? Scarab Sword. Absorbs incoming damage, regenerates each turn, reduces damage inflicted. So these stats are not discovered yet, really. Let's go discover them, shall we? Ah. 5 HP, 0 armor, 0 defense. 7 movements. So he does more damage if he has a lot of health. Can cause self-destruct and can fly. Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remastered on Epic. I'll have to grab that. Let's go kill this guy. I got some scarabs over here. We've got a ranged weapon. Deals max damage if the bearer has not moved this turn. You're not on your range of sight, are you? Alright, that's not going to happen. Take cover. Some units can use cover to prevent themselves from being targeted by the enemy. Be wary, however. Cover can potentially be destroyed by allied or enemy attacks. Efficient. The timeline. This is the timeline. It's a very useful tool for planning your tactics each round. Player turns are marked with your faction's icon. In your turn, you may activate one unit of your choice, provided it is not already active this round. At the start of the skirmish, an enemy unit's place in the timeline is hidden. It's revealed when the unit first activates, or when it's targeted by a weapon or skill. Use this information to prioritize threats and avoid wasted damage. At the end of each round, the reinforcements step occurs. During the step, both you and the enemy have the opportunity to deploy any units held in reserve to the battlefield. These units are then placed into the timeline for the next round. Once the step's complete, a new round begins. So on my turn, I can pick anybody to act. There we go, there's rotate. Alright. Gotcha. Generated via... cognition points are generated via unit traits. Cognition points are a resource unique to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Use them to empower your leader's movement, weapons, and skills, or to activate your leader's canticle for a unit. You cannot have more than 10 cognition points stored. Canticles are special enhancements exclusive to Adeptus Mechanicus units. Each Tech Priest leader grants one unique canticle to the units under their command. Litany of the Ancient Matrix. Gain empowered. Doesn't tell me what empowered means. So that's going to use one, that uses one, pistol does not use one. Let's get up here. Oh, what? Oh, I accidentally moved too far. Fudge. If only I didn't say fudge. Well, bye, servitor. Let's inflict weakened and immobilized. Three times 1 damage. So that's guaranteed to do 3 damage. Or we could take a chance with 2 to 4 or 2 to 3. This'll burn him though. That's a fair trade. Oh, that doesn't count as an attack? Oh, but I'm not in range. You're dead.
That is the last of them. An emergency? What is the servitor's status? Report. Then we shall have to see it for ourselves.
Man, the bass on these voice lines is nuts.
Servitor 997 Gamma. Satisfactory. Evidently worse for wear.
Servitor requires attention before it's functional. Assess the condition of the servitor and attempt any necessary repairs.
The servitor's logic circuits were burned out, and the gyro sextant misaligned. These have been corrected. Report on its status.
Don't you hate when your gyro sextant is misaligned? Servitor functioning at minimal capacity.
It will have to suffice.
Is this a choice or just two things that happened? Server's been repaired, unit recruited. Okay.
This one is damaged. Its machine code generator must be malfunctioning. Servitor, engage low Gothic speech mode. Good. I would scour this place for its secrets, but it is unwise to tarry. Survey our immediate surroundings and report.
Report. Core chamber detected beyond gateway.
The mechanics of fate have put a door in our path. Surely the Omnisire wills us to delve further.
Hopefully we can open this door. The Xenos technology of the gateway is unresponsive. Decide how you proceed. Subtlety or aggression. There's no time for the vagaries and hazards of Xenos technology. Use a pair of ammunition magazines as improvised explosives to blast the gateway open. That sounds right.
Apply an electric charge to the magazines. Override. This obstacle bars us no longer. Where subtlety fails, enough force will always work.
The door has been destroyed.
Excavation maniple 8 to 7, and mostly intact. Servo skull, find us a way back to the surface.
Calculating optimal routes.
For an eternity, we slumbered. And as we slept, we dreamed of half-remembered lives and new forms of cold metal and hate, of shackles broken and gods humbled, of the empire that was ours and the galaxy that bowed to us. From her slumber, awoke Nefershah, our guard to the Pharaon Sankotep. Nefershah, she who was to decide the fate of Kivroth.
And we crashed. Oh, that hurts. Alright, we'll speed run this.
Anima. There we go. 7. The saboteurs. It will have. Good. The mechanic. Applying. Override. This obs. Excavation manipulators. And mostly intact.
For an eternity, we slumbered. And as we slept, we dreamed of half-remembered life.
Okay, investigate the disturbance.
Memories. Biotransference. The cold of the great sleep. I have dreamed, but now I wake.
The weight of eons lay on the tomb of Nefershah. The Vargard knew her slumber had been a long one, but there was no telling how long.
There is no time to wallow in our past. I am the hand of the Pharaon. I am the Vargard to Sankotep. My duties are to the throne.
Look, gonna take a nap before I really start DOS2. A nice nap.
Cryptek Kynox, attend to me.
But I was not there.
Wait, am I her now?
Nefershah found herself faced with alien intruders. She regarded the creatures with as much mild curiosity as anger. They appeared partially biological and carried weapons of strange and inefficient design. They moved to attack, but Nefershah gave no quarter.
Only the ignorant would despoil the tomb of a Pharaoh's Vargard. For that ignorance, I am the punishment.
So I was under the impression that there were two separate campaigns.
Forgive Roth.
The first time a Necron unit's destroyed in a skirmish, its reanimation protocols activate. A round counter timer will appear, and when it reaches 0, the unit returns to play. Arise. Some skills, like Arise, allow you to accelerate the return of units undergoing reanimation protocols. So that's these guys, right? Blade one. Okay, so they are melee dudes. Got ranged dudes. Instantly end the reanimation protocol countdown. All remaining Necrons on the battlefield? All of them? Okay. Nice. So we've got Dominion levels, which is probably a mechanic. Let's go over here. And then can we charge? Maybe too far away. Yeah. It's gotta be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots away. Alright, so we're... Oh! Not what I wanted. End turn. Thank you, you've done enough. Ouch, my bones! So attacking creates dominion, right? Ooh, good. Reinforcements.
No more waiting.
Ugh, if it's on cooldown.
No more waiting.
Sorry, that's lame. Where can I see my Dominion level? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh, this, okay. Each time one of your Necron units inflicts damage, the Dominion gauge fills by the same number. When the gauge is fully filled, the Dominion level is gained and the gauge resets. Cool. So now we're level 2, yeah? There doesn't seem to be any accuracy stat. Opportunity attack. Gotcha.
Forgive Wrath.
Still too far away. Alright, I want this guy to do something. Yeah, I got you.
The tomb of Nevershah was extensive, and its observation protocols long dormant. Until they were fully activated, the Vanguard had to seek her cryptic advisor alone.
These unworthy trespassers must not be permitted to become troublesome. And still, Kynox is not present. My cryptech should be in attendance.
Decide on an approach to finding Cryptech Kynex. Caution. At the start of each skirmish, you'll deploy your units onto the battlefield. Tactical view is enabled by default during deployment, giving you a clearer look at enemies and terrain. You can toggle it on or off at any time during a skirmish using left shift. Deploying reposition units. If you want to undeploy a unit, use right click. The number of units you can deploy is limited by your leader's capacity. This capacity can be increased through upgrades. It's probably 0 through 5 there. So if flayed ones are melee, they probably want to be in front. Let's do it. Slice. Slice again. Uh-oh. I didn't realize there was a bomb. Fuck.
Threats abound.
Okay, let's wake him up. It's just out of range. Some units have armor and defense, making them harder to kill. Each point of armor reduces incoming damage by 1. Defense regenerates each turn and absorbs incoming damage before it can reduce units' HP. Fucking hell.
This world will be ours.
How did he die? Why is he like white? No opportunity attack? Okay.
Cryptek, are you damaged?
Nothing that cannot be attended to later, Honored Vargard.
Good. Attend upon me, Kynox. What has caused this interruption to the Great Sleep?
The tomb's observation routines have deteriorated over time. Their data is incomplete.
How long has it been?
More than a quarter turn of the galactic plane. Many stars will have bled and died since we last looked to the heavens, Honored Vargard.
I see. Then, for all its sacrifices, immortality is undimmed.
The partial data indicates more biological entities are inside the tomb. Some warriors were roused in response, but they were destroyed.
So, we have an infestation of these vermin. The first of my duties is to see them exterminated. I shall attend to the security of my stasis crypt first, then drive them from the tomb.
Weird how we're playing both sides at once. So now we're back.
We are
in
still
Paris.
missing Engine Seer Devos. It would be logical to rescue him if he yet lives. And though an escape route is the highest priority, it would be an unforgivable waste to squander this opportunity to examine a Necron tomb. I lost treasures beyond enumeration to the exterminatus at Silver Tenebris. The wantonness, the waste. I will permit no such tragedy here. Less than useful. Should we come across Davos, all the better. But for now, I must determine the best route through this labyrinth myself.
Topographical scan indicates structure extends in all directions. Allied life signs nil. Watch for any intelligence or technology that can be acquired. Ignore the information riches of the tomb in favor of moving as quickly as possible. Let's examine. Multiple undetermined energy signatures located. Approximate escape route divination in progress.
The tomb is no mere dead structure. Something stirs here, even if it sleeps. The circumspect approach was clearly the correct one. Thus, the pursuit of knowledge is always rewarded.
Fewer enemies next skirmish.
More resistance. The tomb is not merely defended by dregs and stragglers. It is awakening.
Okay, so we've got 5 deployments. Rangers are the armed units. Vanguards. And servitors. So 2 Rangers, Vanguard, and 2 Servers. Nice. Go here. Still not enough. What a fucking waste. I figured I was in range as it had a targeting line. Well, that guy was useless. Can't target them. Go. go.
The structure ahead appears unstable. Topographical scan.
Depth beyond scanning limits, multiple fractures in surrounding material.
A ravine we must cross. Erosion or seismic activity has taken a toll on the tomb. Time is pitiless, even to the Necrons.
An area of the tomb ahead appears damaged by the shifting of surrounding rock over the millennia. Be warned, the passageway is split by a deep rift, and the ceiling is prone to collapse. Cross the rift and accept the risk. Skirt around the damaged area to avoid danger. It's been pretty risk-averse so far this playthrough. Let's go the direct path. Warning, minor structural collapse.
I am aware of this. A chunk of the ceiling has impacted my thorax. Fortunately, there is no superior here to admonish a lack of caution.
Minus 3 HP and nothing gained from it, huh? Okay.
Another gateway.
Fuck me, I
This
guess.
one far more elaborate. But our path have taken us not to the outside, but to an inner chamber. The Omnisire commands that the knowledge beyond must be gained.
Distress signal detected. Ident confirmed. Engine Seer Davos.
Davos lives, but barely, it seems. Give me his life signs.
Critical. Musculoskeletal damage, blood loss, augmetic cascade failure.
What little flesh remains of Davos has proven weak indeed.
Engine Seer Davos' injuries are potentially mortal. Attempting to save him is the course of action most endorsed by the tenets of the Creed Mechanicus. However, the chances of his survival are low. The effort expended may not be rewarded. Repair or forsake?
Shock his central nervous system. A full bioelectric reset may stabilize his augmentations.
Advisory, stand back. Cardiopulmonary activity nil, brain function nil.
His injuries were beyond remedy. Unfortunate. This death represents a significant deficit in resources.
Attempt to restore the Ancient Seer's vital signs to stabilize him. Traits, focused, +1 max damage. So that's a good thing?
Enough delay. Open these doors. A not unexpected welcome.
We got 6 baddies. Some scarab pots. Pretty good range on him, huh? He needs to do a better job of showing me who I can hit and when. Oh, he didn't reanimate. That is awesome. Not bad. Fine. These guys' ranges are crazy. Okay, one more left. I'm gonna retreat with this guy. Just out of range. What do you know? Fuck me.
A sarcophagus chamber. The heart of the tomb. Random fate generation has led us here. The Omnissiah willed it.
Nevershah's first glimpse of the invaders was of an individual who would prove to be an outlier in their number. Though Nevershah did not know it at the time, this Scathola was from the human order of the Adeptus Mechanicus. It was learned in the ways of scientific theory and practice, albeit only by primitive human standards.
A strange and biological thing. Is this what has infested the galaxy in our absence? One would imagine evolution had produced something more robust.
So this is indeed a tomb, and you are the one interred. Evidently a Necron of some seniority. A rare specimen.
It understands us. Physically unimpressive, but advanced.
You shall discover just how advanced we can be, Xenos.
This primitive creature addresses me as if I were an outsider. Yet this is my domain. One that no intruder will be permitted to tread. Let alone a whelp from a species not fit to witness a Necron's majesty.
I am no tinkerer with ancient trinkets I do not understand. I have harvested technology from 100 Xenos races and delved into secrets even your once great civilization does not know.
We mastered the forces of this galaxy before you even stumbled blindly across your world's surface. What secrets can you know that are not trifles to the Necrons? It is only fitting they die with you.
Flayed ones in front and the warriors in the back, yeah? Why does that attack my own guy? You want to waste your whole turn attacking my scarabs? That's fine.
For the dynasty. Stand ready.
Nice. Coming for you, Sigola. Let me undo a move. Nice. You're dead.
This world will be ours.
Dude, fuck
We
off.
are outmatched. Manipul. Countermand self-preservation routines. Full principle defense protocols. Ready application.
The leader of the invaders used its underlings to surround Nevershah while it fled her sarcophagus chamber. Other guards swiftly dispatched these sacrificial minions, but not before the instigator of the intrusion had escaped her.
The architect of this outrage has fled. Moreover, This intrusion may not be isolated. There is no telling how many aliens are on Kivroth. I must go to my Pharaon. Sankotep must know. From the moment I first witnessed the interlopers, they disgusted me. Eons we slumbered, waiting to reclaim our galaxy, only for it to become infested with vermin that proliferated in our absence. Now, we awaken to retake what is ours. Wretched amalgamations of meat and metal, shackled to ignorance by your faith. Do you truly believe you can stop us? We, who have shattered our very gods and enslaved them to our will. The stars were young when our empire was ascendant, and when the last of them die, we alone will remain. For we are immortal.
All right. Thank you for watching. That is the end of the prologue. That is the end of this episode. As always, thanks for watching. Looks like we're going to have to make a choice before the beginning of next episode. We'll see you next time.